You know I'm getting ready for our show. You know my CynCity citizens don't want to see me like this. Or do you? We got a great show coming up. Shawnee H. Shine will be here to perform 2 songs, and you're gonna love him. You'll be able to follow him on his tweets and his all of that good stuff. We're gonna put all of that information there. You're gonna love the show. All right, tell your friends.
Where did you put this all right now?
Thank you. Welcome to CynCity Live. My name is Cynthia Hickenbottom, and this is my city. Roll call from the Bronx to Brooklyn, Manhattan to Queens, and you too, Staten Island. You are my citizens. Thank you again for sharing time out of your thriving lives to meet with us here again on CynCity Live. CynCity has a steadily increasing population of diverse and interesting citizens who want to meet you. Today, you are truly in for a treat. Shawnee H. Shine is here to share his music, his thoughts, and inspirations with you. CynCity citizens, please meet Shawnee H. Shine.
What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody?
Thank you for being here with us, Shawnee, and especially on such short notice.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know, I'll do anything for CynCity. You know that.
Thank you. Because I remember you appeared here with your father, Maceo Mobley.
Yeah. And what we did, what's the name of that song we did? We got so much music together.
Yeah.
I forget songs from time to time. She Know.
Right, She Know.
Right.
Written by your brother.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's that family affair.
At least my father's lyrics were, written by my brother. Like, you got to make that separation clear. My lyrics were written by me.
Okay.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted,
Keep that
sister.
clear, 'cause like, right there.
Said, okay, Sid, don't get it twisted now.
Yeah.
You got to give credit where credit is due. Because you are a rapper.
Right.
You are a performer. You do producing as well.
Right.
How long have you been rapping?
Well, oh man, I've been rapping as long as I could think. Like, as far back as I can remember, I've been rapping. As far as me taking it as a career, that's a different story.
Right.
Maybe about 5 years, maybe 6 years ago, I actually started piecing together plans and blueprints and so on and so forth. I'm trying to figure my way. But initially, I just jumped out the window. Like my whole motto just on life is jump out the window and learn to fly, because it's automatically you're gonna die. You know what I mean? At some point,
make sure you hit something soft. or somebody soft.
Yeah, well, still in all, it depends on how high out you diving from.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go. Man's got to know his limitations.
Right.
And it seems like your talent is limitless.
It's got its limits.
No, definitely.
It's got its
because
limits.
you're performing.
Right.
I mean, you've been performing in D.C. and in Virginia.
Right, and in Delaware, and New York, and Jersey, and things of that nature. Yeah, I've been getting around a little bit. I've been trying.
You've been succeeding.
Thank you.
Because you're driving the crowds wild.
That's why, all right, so that you even said that, right? That's why I wanted to come here and I wanted to do these songs, and I'm going to do for you a song by the name of Poor Love and another song by the name of Old Man in the Jail. Because normally when I bounce from state to state or from stage to stage, I do like high energy music,
right,
to keep the crowd entertained.
Right.
A lot of blood pumping music, a lot of attitude music that I can do it on my own. You know what I mean? That's the attitude that I like to present through my music. But I also have music where I like to write stories. And you don't really get a chance to, people don't come out to sit down and listen.
Right.
what they come out for.
Right.
So, you know, thank you for giving me the opportunity to come here and do those songs because their name is very dear to my heart, but I never really get a chance to share them.
Right.
You know, so I'm going to share them today. So I want to thank you in advance for that.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it because it seems like there's always a message in your music. The thing about that is, like, with so much rap music these days, they're rapping so quickly that we can't even understand what's going on. You know, you get part of it, but with you, we can hear a lot of what the vocals are, we can hear a lot of what the lyrics are, and that's very important when you're trying to get your message over.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I know you're in the studio, but I want to talk about your video, the video that you're doing, Catch 'Em.
Oh, yeah.
That's getting a lot of plays and retweets.
Yeah, and shares and things of that nature. All right, so like you were saying, I frequent DC a lot. The reason that I frequent DC a lot is because I have a partner out there by the name of Jay Balmer. Not only do we do music together, but we do clothes. We do the clothing line together. We have the Success Society.
Wow.
We do film together as well. So a lot of the time I'm out there with Jay Balmer, and so we did this song Catch 'Em together. And it's really catching fire right now. It's on the project I Lost My Wallet Volume 2, which is a Jay Balmer project that's on Spinrilla right now.
Right.
So yeah, we just got together and made that song. It's sort of a New York to DC vibe that it's all about a dollar in a dream, basically. And then sometimes not even about a dollar, it's just about a dream.
I love the video because there's so many different venues that you're filming in.
Right. Because what ended up happening was we shot some of it in DC, and we shot some of it in New York. So that's why it's so much scenery in the video because it was shot from state to state.
Right.
And then on top of that, we shot certain shots in Harlem while we were having not a back to school giveaway. We're having that in September. We're having a back to school. No, in August 18th. We're having a back to school giveaway. But we had a cookout, a free cookout for the kids and so on and so forth. We did it in Harlem on 135th and St.
Wow.
So we used some of the footage from that night and incorporated it in the video as well. So.
And the parade, where was the parade?
That parade was in D.C. I think that was the Native American Pride, if I'm not mistaken. But that parade is in D.C.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice parade.
Oh my goodness, the costumes were magnificent.
Yeah, beautiful.
But you were talking about the giveaway, which I know you're a very philanthropic kind of person. You did a coat drive.
Right.
You know, you did with the toy drive.
Right.
You know, I
Right.
mean that's terrific.
Right. So just to bring everybody up to speed on what you're speaking of. I would say about 2 Decembers ago, we did a coat drive. Jay Balmer, of course, Dirty Basement, that's DJ Sincere, my man Road Model, Jersey Everywhere, another artist by the name of, what was the guy's name? He had the Planet Hope Project. Can't think of his name.
Oh, don't get the wood to start burning. Please.
So, you know, forgive my heart, but we did that event. That event turned out to be extremely successful. We pulled in at least 150 clothing items. At least 150 clothing items. We donated everything to ACS NYC. Which is an organization that helps sick people, sick families, and so on and so forth, or families that the parents are incarcerated and they help their children out, so on and so forth. So we donated all the money to them. As far as all the clothes to them.
Right.
As far as the clothing, as far as the school giveaway is concerned, I'm headed back out to DC for a school supply giveaway out there. So I'm gonna probably go out there with about 60 notebooks, a bunch of pens and pencils. I'm trying to get book bags, but I can't find a sponsor for the book bags right now.
Right.
So I'm having a little bit of trouble getting that. But I'm definitely going with at least the notebooks and at least the pens, at least the pencils, some erasers, you know, the daily necessity
Right,
things
right.
is what I'm going with.
Right.
And a few, and I'll probably be handing out shirts too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll probably be handing out
So
shirts
will
too.
you be performing as well? Because at the coat drive, your guys came through.
Yeah.
They came up from Virginia.
Yeah.
They came up from D.C.
Yeah.
No pay.
No,
They
no.
bought coats and performed.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And other people, it was really a great event.
It was.
You should take pride in that. You should take a lot of pride in that.
Well-
the kids, you know, the kids appreciate it also with the toy drive and then the back
Oh.
to school, you know.
I forgot about the toy drive. We did the toy drive on 184th Street in the Bronx, and it's sort of tied to the song that I'm gonna do a little later on. But we did that. That was also around the Christmas time. So I'm just trying to get back into the flow of giving. Like, my culture has become an industry, and I just want people to remember it's a culture first.
Right.
So you got to give. If you want things to be better tomorrow, you have to start with the people that's gonna run tomorrow. So
Right.
you have to show the kids a better way. You have to show them how to be caring. You know, a child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind, right? And
That's
I got
right.
that from my culture. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I got that from hip hop. Like, I got that from my culture, and that's something that I pass down, and I live this. I live that every day. You know what I mean? If I'm in my neighborhood, I give back to the kids. I
Yeah.
normally have a house full of kids.
They're knocking on your door.
Yeah, you know
oh,
what I'm
can Shorty
saying?
come out to play?
I got a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? From any given time, I may have 6, 7 kids
Yeah.
just in my house eating up my food and playing my video games, you know? So,
Okay, so I like that. What about 100 horses?
oh man. So, 100 horses is my team. I'm the president of the team. My partner, which is my brother, who goes by the name of Marta Ray, is his vision, it's his brainchild, and he decided to share it with us. But the concept behind it, the philosophy behind it is, sure, you may be able to catch 1 horse, maybe even 2. Maybe 3, maybe 4. Once we get to 10, you're going to have a difficult time. Now, what's 10 times 10? And you're not going to catch all 100 of us. Can't stop 100 of us. Man doesn't even have a concept of speed beyond horses.
Right.
We still use, our cars are still measured in horsepower. Man doesn't have a concept of speed beyond the, well, I mean, we have light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's not what we measure things
Exactly,
in. You see what I'm saying?
exactly.
So that's the philosophy
Yeah.
behind it is, maybe you stop one, but you're not gonna stop the other 99. So that's what we do. A lot of us do music. Some of us act. Some of us write. Some of us have magazines coming out. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just laying down the marketing strategy so that I can get everybody out.
And that's great because everybody can feed off of each other. Said, yo, I need an article. You know, I'm doing this. Yo, I need some TV, spots sometime.
Right.
You know, oh, I need a radio spot.
Right.
You know, something's
Right.
gonna drop.
Right. And
Speaking
we have
of
all of
radio
that.
spots and stuff, you got studio work that you're doing.
Correct.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
but
it's okay.
This studio work that you're doing, it's like I'm so interested in the new music that you're putting out.
I am currently, I just finished a project called Bronx Life or No Life Radio. It's a 10-minute mixtape. The reason it's a 10-minute mixtape is because, people's attention spans have been slimmed down. So that's why, rather 10 minutes.
Right.
So you don't take up a lot of people's time. You know what I mean? You
Right.
don't need a lot of time to wow people. You just
Yeah.
have to be in their presence, and they'll be wowed. If what you have is sufficient enough to wow them.
Exactly. And it also like the way you present yourself. Now, how about this? You promised us performances, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well,
I did.
CynCity citizens, you are in for a treat. Shawnee H. Shine is going to perform Poor Love as well as Old Man in the Jail. I know you're going to enjoy it. So sit back, relax. Now you're not going to relax. You're just going to love it too much. All right. So, Shawnee H. Shine.
Yeah.
Sin City citizens, I'd like to introduce you to Shawnee H. Shine. He's going to do 2 selections for you, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. Show it to him, Shawnee.
Gotcha. No. I said you all I got. No. I'm not mad about that at all, yo. Hey, yo, I got you, and you got me, and that's all we need in this world, I believe. With no place to sleep and no place to eat, and people just walk by and ignore our odyssey. Hugging underneath the trees, nowhere else I'd rather be. And we could all go in the shelters with your face, I gotta see. When I arise from my sleep, so we call boarded in the street. Laying up on this greatest life I share with you is great. Cause the love that you give, only love that I can take, and I don't care where it take us or even how it take us. As long as we arrive hand in hand, I'm okay. But without you to hold on to, what I'ma do? This is poor love, yo. We can ride the train the rest of our life. It's poor love. Wherever that we land and lay, you'll be home tonight, yo. It's poor love, yo. It's just me and you till we lose this life. It's poor love, poor love. It's poor love, yo. And I'm sorry I brought you here without a foundation. But situations, they situations, we gotta face them. And I won't leave you lonely, you never have to worry. At least about that, look, baby, I got your back. Enough to share with you, in fact, it's hard to keep it all intact. When the world is moving forward and your life is looking back. And I know that you ain't got the slightest concept of that. It's like you shouldn't, but life for you gon' be different. Pantries with Thanksgiving, but child, listen, this is the beginning, so far from the ending. Whatever you envision, you can live to the limit, never mind how we live it. Sitting on the stairs in the church, we begging for change until the cup hurt. I let you know exactly what it's worth. When I put you in this brand new shirt, and I see that smile pop up on that face that I birthed. I know, look, I never need another on earth. Ain't no I wouldn't do it over and endanger that thought. Or live a life of a different accord. I feel rich, just holding you in the midst of this poor love, yo. We could ride the train the rest of our life. It's poor love. Yo, wherever that we land and lay, you'll be home tonight, yo. It's poor love, yo. It's just me and you till we lose this life, huh? It's poor love, poor love. It's poor love, poor love, poor love, yo. Man, it's one of my favorite songs right there, yo. I'm glad I'm getting a chance to do these joints because I never get a chance to perform these, you know what I'm saying? So this is like a little unplugged version. Nice little unplugged thing I got going on for y'all right now, man. I hope y'all get to listen to these stories. Say y'all derived from real life. There's nothing fake about none of these stories, man. They all come from a Bronx life with no life perspective, man. So thanks for letting me share, man, from the bottom of my heart, yo. Yo, and yo, left Puerto Rico back in 1955. He was Ocho in the Mio, but two very loving people. Moving to America to better raise a sequel. Out of love for being equal, this was written on the statue. Settled in the Bronx on 184. Pops opened up a store in the middle of a racial war. When the blacks and Italians fought, and me, ho, I went to school and got beat up for lunch. Years went on in 6-1 and now more Puerto Ricans moving to the hood, they getting deep in. Formed them a gang in the name of protection. And me, ho, was with them 14 holding weapons. Never go to school, so we never speaking English. His hood is like home now, so he ain't gotta speak it. Then these 4 whites came through this one night and tried to beat with little me, and we got slashed that night. And man, yo, he the boy in the jail. He growing up in the jail, put his body through hell, yo. Yo, he the boy in the jail. He growing up in the jail, put his body through hell. Me home, many points at. Going right back to wildin' out with the homies, and now they bout money. They selling little J's of weed and robberies every day. They turning to Eve. ain't his father, he still bother. Although we wonder why his son don't wanna come to the store and work for him. It was the dream come true to him. But the Mio America is not about dreaming. It's about scheming and keeping up on your breathing, while others are steady leaving and surviving between info, whatever reason. Time rolls on, the year is 77. The block move head on, and Mio getting money. Mio never left the hood. Mio made sure the younger generation stayed good. But then the cops came and they already had to work it through a body his way and tried to throw him away. And now, yo, he the man in the jail. He growing old in the jail. They put his mind through hell, yo. Yo, he the man in the jail. He growing old in the jail. Hey, yo, sitting in the cell thinking about the time he gotta do. Judge gave him 50, that's a lot of years to go through. He'll be 80 by the time that comes through. And that drove him crazy. No ladies, no babies. Wishing that he did, staring at his brother's kid in the mirror. Seeing the dream he had for him clearer. Wishing he could tell him that now we understand him. But his father died in 89, it was just his time. And some more time when 84th died. At least the way it was when he was outside. Looking at the pictures, he don't even recognize the building he grew up in. Courtesy a young man coming up top, coming from the same block. 2014 is now about to pop, and he was 14 when it saw that first pop. And now the old man in the jail. He about to die in the jail. Yo, the old man in the jail. He about to die in the jail, yo. Shawnee.
Shawnee and Sean. That was great. Why don't you come on over the couch? You know, take a little rest, and then we'll talk. CynCity citizens, what did I promise you? Wasn't that Shawnee H. Sean the boom? Okay, he just performed Poor Love and The Old Man in the Jail. Shawnee.
Yeah.
That Poor Love was so sad, but empowering at the same time. The lyrics, we could ride a train for the rest of our lives. Wherever we lay, we'll be home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Tell me about that.
Well,
like you said about your stories, this is, like you said, you wanted to write a story. That song is a story, please. Didn't mean to interrupt you, but
that's okay.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just so excited.
It's, a lot of love is superficially based. What someone can do for the other, what appearances and things of that nature. When you look at the poorest of love, it's not about anything but that connection between them two people. They don't have anything. You don't have anything to be like, I can entice you with this. No, I can entice you with me. I'm all I have.
Right.
And when you have two people in that predicament, and you see the way that they interact and ignore the rest of the society around them, it kind of shines so bright that you can't ignore it anymore. You know what I mean? So that's where that came from. That song comes from the essentials of love, the very base understanding of love is where that song comes from, and also to make the society look at itself and see if it really is experiencing love in the truest nature or in love in a manner that has been advertised to them.
And you know what? That song takes me back to riding the train.
Mm-hmm.
And you see two homeless people, a homeless man and a homeless woman. And like you said, they're all each other's got.
Mm-hmm.
They're holding each other, and they're not bickering over anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like that's what that brought me to. Now, The Old Man in the Jail.
Right.
Now that is a novel.
Right.
Okay, that is a novel.
Right.
That right there, like you said, you're telling a story. You could use that basis and write a novel that people would read. You were talking about 184th Street.
Right.
In your song, and where you were doing the toy drive, I believe it was.
Right. It's all in the same area, but the inspiration behind that song was one day I was, it was late. I was in the Bronx. I was on 170th Street, and I was walking home and happened to see an old man who was just like, passed out. I guess he had drank too much or something like that, and he inspired that song. And it was just that simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then music is not a fickle thing, but people are fickle when it comes to music. Sort of in the way that they think that they created. So you see how I had the idea, but that story is not how I wanted it to go.
Right.
That's how the story was supposed to go.
Right.
That's not how I wanted it to go. Because like I said, my inspiration came from somebody who had freedom.
Right.
Right? So then the song came to me the way it was supposed to be presented. The message came the way it was supposed to be presented. So when I say people are fickle to music, I mean to say no man or woman actually creates music. Music is already there. You just get to tap in.
Right.
That's it. So that's the inspiration behind that song.
Right.
Yeah.
Because especially how you're talking about how much time he did.
Yeah.
And then when he came out, how he tried to inspire the children to do better than he had done.
Right.
And then he ends up going back in over
Right.
unfortunate consequences.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But like you said, it's a novel. It's something that could happen.
Yeah. It's something you could write.
Yeah, and it's
You're a
something that
talented
you
young man.
see, like
Yeah.
you actually, these is the things, like if we just open our eyes a bit, these are things that we see every day. Every person has a story.
Every person has a story. And you know what? Shawnee, H. Shine.
Yes.
We loved hearing your story today.
Oh, man,
or at
thank
least
you,
just
man.
a portion of your story.
Thank you for...
Well, citizens, we just heard the CynCity bell. That's our 2-minute warning, signaling the end of our CynCity Citizens meeting. Thank you, citizens, for your consistent attendance and for welcoming our returning citizen, Shawnee H. Shine. Shawnee, thanks so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as the citizens and I enjoyed you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I always enjoy myself when I come here, man. This is a great place to be.
Yeah, CynCity is a terrific place, right?
Yeah. Great place to be, man. Great place to be.
So we'll have to have you back.
Yeah, definitely. Just send me the invite. My time is always free for you guys.
You got it. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
CynCity is my city, but CynCity Live would not be possible without my CynCity citizens behind the cameras. I appreciate and I applaud you. Please take the time to acknowledge them by reading the credits. Contact information for Shawnee H. Shine will be listed in the credits too. Follow him, you'll never be disappointed. I know you enjoyed this meeting, so please invite your friends and family to become CynCity citizens and join us on MNN Cable Network. Network and streaming access information is listed in the credits also. This meeting of the CynCity Live citizens is adjourned. Hey, CynCity citizens, here's an extra treat. This is backstage, on the set, after everybody is gone. But what I wanted to let you know is the show went so well with Shawnee H. Shine. Didn't you enjoy that? But the surprise is CynCity Live is donating school supplies for 10 children. 10 children. I can't wait